My Love, and I am Shubhoshri. You can also find us at our official website, that is www.momilove.com. So is your child unable to concentrate when they study or when they are involved into some kind of activity? Then this video is right for you, because we will be explaining that how to increase your child's concentration. Know that what are the things that can lower the concentration of your child. So before I begin, I must say that in my videos I always do parenting videos related to early childhood education, parent-child relationship, and about every parenting thing that might bother you or you want to know about. So you can write in the comment section if you have any questions related to parenting, so that I can bring that topic in my next video. So I will divide this video into two parts. One is what causes your child lack of concentration. The second part is what you can do to improve your child concentration overall. So I am not an expert who can tell you what is lack of concentration and what is not, like in proper terms, but I might tell you what I understand and what worked for my child. So I have noticed in my daughter that when she is doing something, it is not only about studying. That can be anything, like picking up a new skill. They are learning something, they are playing with their toys and all. So previously with toys, she won't be able to play with the toy for more than an hour or so, and within 2 or 3 days she will just forget about that toy, and she will also demand to buy a new one. So that I found as a lack of concentration thing. So mostly what parents do is they spot this problem when their academic starts. So when a child start going to school or they start doing their homework at school, so then a parent realize that my child lacks concentration. But I must tell you that as a parent you can find out these traits even before your child start their academic journey. Because when a child is young, it is more likely that you'll be able to alter their behaviors. You will be able to alter how they take up things. So if you can spot lack of concentration even like in 2 to 3 years of their age, you will be able to deal with the problem in a very effective and healthy way. So if you have spotted these things in your child, for example, you have put them for a swimming class and they are unable to learn that for a long time, when others have accelerated in their own way. Yes, every kid have their own pace of picking up things, but you have to look for these clues, like is it going for 1 week or 1 month or even 6 months? Is it a good time for your child to pick up those activities or those skill set within this time frame? If you think that they are taking more and more time which they shouldn't have took, so then you can work upon these points. So now we will know that what are the main things which causes lack of concentration in children. So firstly, there are reasons which we normally ignore, but when you work upon these points, you will see that the concentration capacity of your child has increased over time. So number one is lack of sleep. Mostly kids around the age of 4, 5 and 6, they are in a transition of, and their routine changes, and mostly they don't sleep in the afternoon, or at night also they like to sleep with their parents. Like if you go to sleep, go to your bed late at night, your child is also most probably going to do that. So you have to take care that your child gets a proper sleep of 10 to 12 hours a day. Number two is poor nutrition. It may happen that your child, they are mostly into fast foods, they are eating fried foods all day long. So you have to really concentrate about your child's nutrition. Number three is dehydration. For example, if your kid doesn't like to take water more often in a day, it might lead them to dehydration, and that will lower their concentration capabilities. Next is family stress. Mostly we do not concentrate on this topic, that leading family stress can be a big problem in your child's life. It can, when they are alone or when they see that agitation in their family, any problem in their family, that affects your child the most. Fifth point and the last point of the symptoms of or the things which can cause lack of concentration is less physical activity. So allow your child to play outdoors, to play games, even at home. If you think that it is not the proper time to send your child outdoors, you can do physical activities at home. So you can do exercise, you can play, table tennis or something like that, which you can really accommodate at your room space itself. and you do some kind of work which, or you can also involve your child into household activities. So that will be a compact thing for your child when you keep them, healthy, fit and active. So these are the things which can cause lack of concentration in your child. You have to work upon these points. Along with that, what you can do extra to, to increase your child's concentration power are the things which I'm going to include now in this video. So when you think that your child is, taking up small leaps, he is learning new things in a smaller pace, that might happen. So before giving them a large thing to achieve, give them smaller projects to achieve. So by that what I mean is, for example, if you take the example of addition. So what you can do is, first day, you can, make them understand about the sign of addition, that a plus sign is a sign of addition. So you can make them familiar with the sign of a plus for 2-3 days. When they are well accustomed with that, you can bring that to the next level, that you make them understand that plus means more. Next day you start with number counting, that how to add, things like that. So when they achieve one thing at a time, reward them for that. So the rewarding doesn't mean buying them gifts or something. You can just tell them that, see, you have learned a new thing today. See, that's a nice achievement. You have done this today. You can do it. So when you talk to your child like this, that boosts their self-confidence. They also, tend to do that thing more and more. Like, I will get praised if I do so. So this thing, the praise of a parent, of a mother, works really wonders when it is about, teaching your child something or about increasing their concentration power. Number 2 in this list is remove distraction as much as possible. Distractions may be in form of video games, TVs, mobile phones, etc. So you have to create a space which does not distract your child in any ways. So whenever you are going to sit with your child for their studies, make sure that the room is free of gadgets. The room, even when, it happens, like if you have a smaller space and you have a big family, some family member runs a TV in the next room, and that could be heard in your room when you are teaching your child. So that's an adjustment you need to do with your family member. You need to talk to them about the thing that when I'm teaching my child in this room, obviously you can do whatever you like, but please soften the volume, because that distracts my child. That sound of this advertisement, that triggers that energy inside my child, and they tend to listen to that. So you can talk to your family members, and of course it is good for your child and they are going to understand it well. Along with that, even when your child is playing with some toys, make sure that there must not be a background music. Maybe a music is playing or the TV is on. Please let this not happen to your child. Let them concentrate in whatever they are doing. If they are doing something, be it a game, be it just their free play time or their studies, let them concentrate into that, what they are doing at that point of time. Next is very important, which I focus mostly for my child, that is making a routine to study, making it a habit for your child to sit with their books regularly at a particular time. That really helps. Like for today, in the morning, I was unable to sit with my child for studying. She was asking me that, Mom, will we not study today? I told her, when you return from school today, we will, take it to a next level, because we will compensate the time in the evening. When you practice that regularly with your child and it becomes a habit for them, and you don't have to work every time hard to make your child sit for studying that time. Last point is, play with them some games that boost their memory or concentration. So you can play memory games. I have made a video on memory game. You can check that out. That really helps them when you play games like this, which need concentration, remembering power. What happens is, your child is completely focusing on that thing on that point of time. So they are trying to recollect their memory of what they have seen so that they can play the game easily. So playing these kinds of games really helps your child to develop concentration. You can also find out toys and games that that works towards concentration. You will easily get that on Amazon. You can also check in my description box, as I will find out and put 2-3 links of those toys in my description box. You can also buy it from there. So that's all for today. I will request you to subscribe to my channel if you like my video, and also give me a thumbs up if you want to see more and more videos like this. Your comments and participation means a lot to me. It gives me that urge of creating new videos every day, which are of course helpful to you. So also let me know in the comment section if you have something in mind which is bothering you as a mother or a parent, so that I can come up with such videos in future. Thank you and bye-bye.